What's going on, Primal? Welcome back to another episode of Primal Plenties. September 2022. Ayo, this month is freaking nuts. It is so stacked, it's unbelievable. Now, I know I only did like one reaction video this month. I don't react to singles. I do like EPs and LPs and compilations, and there really wasn't a lot that A, I was interested in, and B, I even had time for. I worked so much this month, it was crazy. But I did find a little time today, Sunday, to get this little recap video out. So I hope you guys had an incredible month of September, the most filler month of the year, and now we get into the good months. October, November, December, let's get it. I'm excited for the chill weather, you know what I'm saying? Finally getting that cold front in. By the way, the filler month thing was a joke. I know a lot of y'all got birthdays, so don't yell at me in the comments, please. But anyway, we got a lot to go through, so let's get started right away with Alexander Panos' album, Nascent. This thing was incredibly hyped up. The trailer looked really, really cool. Definitely got some Nurture by Porter Robinson. Inspiration there for sure, or maybe not. Maybe it was made way before Nurture came out, but the music was very, very cool. Now, it's not, you know, your good old dance rhythm type thing. It's very granular. It's very ambient. It's super experimental. I think on Apple Music it's like IDM or experimental, and it really is. It's like a whole bunch of glitchy stuff. There's like barely any drums, like a kick and a snare at all during the song. So it's definitely a different experience, but it's really cool. I really enjoyed listening to it. I haven't gone really back to it that much since hearing it, but got a lot of respect for the project, 100%. It's really cool. The one track that I do want to highlight is called Equinox. It was near the end of the project, but you know, all these songs are really, really cool. I think my least favorite was, I don't even remember, but there was one track on there where it was basically just vocoder and just some dialogue or maybe even monologue. Yeah, let's check out this Equinox track and y'all will understand what I'm talking about here. Let's turn the speaker on real quick. I should have done this before everything.
For once, turn the right way, you flake, you human life. For once!
That right there, that little snippet that I showed you, basically shows the rest of, like, pretty much the gist of the entire LP, and it's just so cool. It feels like a fever dream. I really do appreciate the project, and I really like it. So let's go on to the next album. It is a compilation album. It is Silkenwood's Split Frequencies Volume Dose. I did a reaction video to the first one. It was pretty sick. I think I do enjoy more tracks on Volume 2 than I do Volume 1. There were a lot more highlights on here. The splitter tracks, Archaic, Jasco, Inventa, Marauda definitely was one of my favorites. The Volin track was sick. Ession and TKA's was amazing, and Vedant Far Away. Those were my top. My favorite out of the whole thing is Breathe by Ession and TKA. This thing is like a really cool beat. The vocals are nice and crisp, a little monotone, but they're really pretty and chill, and the song is just cool. The melody is so good as well. Forgot about this part. Super sick comp. Shout out Silkenwood. Hey, if you're participating in Better Together Volume 4, which is you should sign up for it now. Do it on the Discord server, Silkenwood Discord server. You can find it on their bios and stuff like that. Find more information. It's like another collab competition thing, and maybe you can get on Silkenwood very soon. So I'll be participating if all goes well. I don't know who my partner is, but hey, if you're watching this and you're my partner, carry me, because I suck. The next EP, or EP time for Primal, Unisixn, jeez. Man, I love me some Unisixn. I heard that ID showcase like what, last year, maybe the start of 2022. It's been a while since we've heard some Unisixn. Finally is back, and with a really solid EP, Delirium on Savage Society Records. Savage Society, quick shout out to them because this year they've been freaking killing it with all the amazing rhythm artists. I'm glad they're bringing on some rhythm with CANOTO, Volative, Unisixn, I think Marauda. I'm not really too familiar with them, but yeah, all these really sick artists getting a big spotlight because Savage Society is pretty big. So definitely showing some great sound design and just some great songwriting, beautiful glitches and fills. Just yeah, everything I really can ask for in a rhythm EP, besides the Hukae collab. But anyway, Pan is my favorite track. The fake out's beautiful. Bro. This next release, I think one a lot of us have been waiting for. HEAVE by Marauda and scarlxrd. Yeah, so I didn't know how it was gonna go because I've heard a bunch of different versions, just like I think a lot of other people. But instead, Marauda decides, you know what? All the drops on one song. And you know what? I freaking love it. I know some people are just like, it didn't sound like, it's just a version. It didn't sound a good song. You know what? I want to hear it. It's the heaviest song I've heard this year. And I'm going to play the third drop because that is the best drop. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, I said I don't care. How it slows down. All right, I think y'all get it. I think y'all get it. Yep, I think we understand. But all the other drops, all the other 16 drops are great as well. I am kind of glad he did this though. I think it's a cool way to write a song. You know, you just make a bunch of different versions of it and like, let's all throw it in. Oh, I think people are mad about the transitions. Like, it doesn't sound like a real written song because it's just a bunch of different versions thrown into one. Yeah, I think that's what's cool about it though. You know, it's not just, I don't know. It's just great. It's cool. Shut up. Dang. The next single we got on here is The King, Hukae. Now, I was hoping it was this ID from the ID showcase and from the Azel video, I guess, if you want to count that, which it was called Crud X, apparently. I'm kind of glad it's not anymore because that's a stupid ass name. It's called Underbelly, and it's a self-release, and it's really dope. I love the sub, I love the drums, I love the fills. You know, it's not my favorite Hukae release ever, but I am glad he dropped it because it's freaking awesome. Just the silence. My favorite part is just the silence. Alright, this is probably one of my favorite songs of the month, maybe even the year, probably, who knows, we'll see. DVEIGHT in Blank Space with Wipeout. So I heard this when it was an ID from the Infect mix, the Infect roundtable mix, I believe, was in there, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, this sounds freaking amazing. And I agree. I think it's absolutely awesome. I am a little bummed out. It's really short, but also it's short and sweet. You know, it's really cool. So that's just freaking. The styles combine perfectly together. I don't really know who did what, to be honest. Although there's a couple sounds that I think is whose. Like I think the drums are Blank Space, but it doesn't matter. My freaking hood.
you wild. Don't you wipe out.
The next single we have is Kill Feed. He's back with another nasty single. This one is, I guess, toasty. It's that Kill Feed trap. I mean, it's EDM too. It's super, super deep, minimal, but it gets your head moving. And I know this will go off at a show, and I'm sure it has already.
Toasty up. Smoke.
The little reverb. Perfect. This song really did grow on me. When I heard the preview of it, I was like, okay, it's alright. But when you hear the full thing, it's freaking sick. So yeah, a great, amazing song. This next track, Devath, just becoming a goat. A goat. Give him a blast. It's not a 16-bar intro. Can we just clap it up? Cause it's over 16 bars. I can't believe it. I can't believe Devath has made a 32-bar intro. Maybe it's even longer than that, but pause. Like, it's complex, but it's listenable. Head bomping. The flow is just immaculate all the way through. There's this little sound that comes in that you think is gonna be a sustain, but it kind of like does this. You'll know what I'm talking about. This little sound. Like, bro is making music out of Legos. Off kick, I'm done. Moving. This part I think got me the most. We got two more. We're getting into the more melodic stuff now to end our top 10. So number 9 goes to CANOTO once again with a really nice future rhythm song called JETHRO. It was a self-release. And yeah, I think someone said sea shanty vibes a little bit by Ominous, and I kind of agree, but it's definitely got its own character to the song, 100%. It's like it's speaking to me. Love this little choir. Or voice, I don't know. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, this 10th track, I found, I'm not gonna say accidentally, but I was looking through, it was either More Kismet or Sizzy's likes on SoundCloud. I do that sometimes to find new sauce, and it absolutely works. It is blackwinterwells with gnarlethorne. Now, I've heard of blackwinterwells before. They're very talented, but I've only heard like a couple songs, and I don't remember what the names of them were, but I remember them being really like enchanting, spacey, just very pretty. And this song is no exception to that. It reminds me of Venture by Sanjo, and I'm not saying it sounds anything like it, but there is like that bell sound, and it is like a little, not rhythmy, but it is kind of that almost popish, kind of choppy drop kind of flow there, and it's very, very pretty. It does something to me. Bells and drops like this, and Venture by Sanjo, it just does something. It just freaking does something. So let's just listen to this insane track.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm telling y'all, this month did not miss. Okay, my Primal Plenties is not missing. These are all just insane tracks, fam. I swear. Alright, now we're gonna get on to the remixes. I gotta shout out my man Naro for remixing or reboosting my track INFERNO, which is out now on all platforms on UMBRA DIVISA by Silkenwood and Flex Audio. Link in the description. Now, this remix is freaking fire. So let's just play it. Hear that little? It definitely goes into its own little thing. But I love it. You can hear the little one shot in the back. Absolutely fire. Well done, sir. This dropped like very recently. Wait, did this drop? When did this come out? It might have come out in October, to be honest. I don't care. It was either like the last day of September or like the first day of October. I'm gonna add it anyway because these remixes are fire. The SEMTEX remixes, specifically Sir Pain's and Autumn Hates by SHIVERZ and Ad. So I think it was really cool they did this because it's like a really old clip or a really old song, and they like kind of brought it back. Sir Pain's remix definitely takes the cake. Love just the simplicity, but it hits. Oh, the beat. And then we have Kasanov dropping a One More Time by Daft Punk remix. This thing, fire. Kasanov, fire. Beautiful. Something about quarter note feature rhythm. I'm done. Alright, so that was it for the remixes. Now we're getting on to the idea of the month. It's a Madcore Patreon exclusive, so it's probably never coming out, which just pisses me off to the end of my core, because it's so good. 408. Yeah, I forgot the name of it too. Just. Something about Madcore is just dirtiness, blockiness. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, the part is coming. Bro, the part is coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's what I want to do. I want to leave the room and walk around like a freaking zombie. It's just... And he adds the... He makes it from quarter note to like eighth note, or I don't even know. Alright, well that is it for the things. Now we are on to the honorable mentions. There's a lot, so bear with me. Here we freaking go. Neddie, Aquatic Architect EP, Inventa, The Scrolls of Aquardia EP, Ricky San, Ultra Vrazy, Dak Daniels and Blank Space, NorCal, Sisto, Spearbreaker, Veer, Spirit Fox, Sultan, Alam Conflict, Fox Stevenson, Victory Over Truth, Sticks and Secrecy, Cardinal, Mick Mizzou, Midnight, Odd Profit and Muerte, Premier League, Safi and Sixth Sense, September, and Jams with Deep End. Just too fire of a month for me to handle. I don't know how October's going to be, but hopefully, I don't know if that can be beat. I really don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And, of course, I will see you all later. Alright. Bye-bye.